Mikel Arteta defends Arsenal January transfer window gamble after Newcastle capitulation. Mikel Arteta has defended Arsenal's gamble not to sign a single player in the January transfer window after his threadbare squad suffered a near-terminal blow to their Champions League qualification hopes on Monday. The Gunners went into last week's North London derby 4 points ahead of Tottenham, but now need a miracle if they are to overtake Antonio Conte's side on the final day of the season following consecutive defeats. Arsenal had no answers to Newcastle's tenacity and ingenuity at St James Park last night, where the eventual 2-0 scoreline hardly reflected the dominance of Eddie Howe's team, who continued their own impressive recent form. Ultimately, Arsenal appear to have paid the price for failing to invest in their squad over the course of the January transfer window, during which they also offloaded the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Callum Chambers, Pablo Mari and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. By contrast, Spurs added Juventus duo Rodrigo Bentancur and Dejan Kulusevski, who have both been central to their improvement since the turn of the year, while, ironically, Newcastle's second goal last night was scored by Bruno Guimaraes, a player linked with Arsenal in January. Pressed on the significance of not signing anyone when the opportunity was there, Arteta said in his post-match press conference, "We have done what we can, and with what we were allowed to do, what we could do, and the resources we had from the start of the season." To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. The team that we were able to build is what we were able to build, and it's the team that has taken us all the way here. It's a really tough night, the Arsenal manager added, when asked to assess a defeat which could have far-reaching consequences. "Normally, I can sit here and I can defend, but what we've done today, it's not easy." Arsenal reach full agreement for Mikel Arteta's first summer signing. Mikel Arteta responds to Antonio Conte telling him to stop complaining. Bakary Sagna urges Bukayo Saka to reject Man City interest and become an Arsenal legend. "Newcastle were 100 times better than us in every department from the beginning to the end, and it's hard to accept. But you have to accept it, and that's the reality of what happened today on that pitch. We knew what was at stake, but we didn't cope with it. We didn't compete, we never got into the game, we put ourselves in trouble time after time, we lost every duel. Every aspect of the game we were second best, and Newcastle totally deserved to win the match, probably by a bigger margin as well." More Mikel Arteta refuses to defend Arsenal players after Newcastle United defeat. More Gary Neville calls Granit Xhaka a disgrace for slamming Arsenal teammates after Newcastle United defeat. For more stories like this, check our sport page. Follow Metro Sport for the latest news on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.